Today. Make sure to leave your question, like number, and I'll be doing free readings. Welcome to this tarot session for high frequency. Get your questions ready, your like number, and I'll be doing free questions for this session. Welcome in. You can put your question in English or Spanish. I can do both. Let's wait a couple minutes for people to come in. Welcome in. Leave your question, like number. We'll be starting in a second. Hello. Welcome in, guys. Leave your like number, question, and I'll be doing free questions. Bienvenidos. Voy a estar haciendo preguntas gratis de tarot. Pueden dejar su pregunta, su número de like y vamos a estar empezando en breve. I'll be waiting for the questions to come in to start. Hola, Jarosa, bienvenido nuevamente. Tienes una pregunta, puede dejar su pregunta y su número de like. I love reading. Hello, welcome in. Yes, I'll be doing readings if you can leave me your like number. Jarosal, vamos con tu pregunta. Bienvenido. Mensaje de las cartas para ti. Aquí, mensaje de las cartas para Jarosal. Primeramente vamos a hacer la energía que está en general rodeándote y después vamos a adentrarnos un poco más. Gracias por dejar sus preguntas y su número de like. Vamos empezando con Jarosal. Mensaje de las cartas para usted, Jarosal. En la energía general yo puedo ver como que vas a estar como saliendo como de a lo mejor algún bloqueo. Te veo como aprendiendo cosas nuevas y celebrando también en el futuro. A lo mejor si venías como de a lo mejor estado de estancamiento o de estar como encerrado, cosas así, veo aprendizajes en tu futuro y celebraciones sobre eso. Te veo estudiando, te veo preparándote y te veo eventualmente celebrando con eso. Ahora vamos a ver lo que nos dicen sobre la energía en general. Aquí puedo ver que si para lo que sea que te estés preparando, que estés invirtiendo actualmente, algún estudio, algo de eso, veo que tus esfuerzos y el trabajo que le pongas va a valer la pena. puede ser que pases por un tiempo como de confusión o no se vea como tan claras las cosas, pero veo que al final va a valer la pena. Si le estás dedicando tiempo actualmente a algo, veo que va a valer la pena. Sales bien de eso. Vamos a sacarte una cartita del oráculo. Tenemos persona de confianza, que también puede, que para mí en la cuestión del mensaje que yo veo aquí puede ser como que tú puedes confiar en ti mismo, en que va a salir bien de todo eso, que va a dar fruto lo que le estés poniendo tiempo y esfuerzo, y también de que va a haber gente alrededor que va a ser gente de confianza, gente que te va a ayudar, gente que te va a acompañar en el camino. Gracias por acompañarnos nuevamente. Vamos a pasar con la siguiente pregunta. Blake, 215. You want a reading on your... Let me read it again. Hello, can I have your love reading on my twin flame? Lila. Okay. Let's see, Blake. Moving forward with your question. Love reading. Lila. ¿Cómo? Uh-huh. Parece que sí. So first I'm pulling in some cards for the overall energy between you and Lila. And I'm seeing that in the past you might have been like in a content state. You might have been happy with this situation. In the present, I see movement. Maybe you're wanting to move towards this person or waiting to hear from this person. Maybe you have been waiting for some time to hear from this person to make a move. And then I see it might be like a dynamic of you guys like being apart, whether it's like a physical distance or emotional distance. I see I see this person might be kind of like avoiding the situation or running away from that situation. You guys might be in a dynamic of like the runner and the chaser. Oh, you've been in no contact, so that makes sense. That's why I'm seeing distance, and I'm seeing you waiting for. I can see that there has been distance, and you probably have been waiting to hear from this person, but this person has been like on the fence, like kind of like wanting to give in, but also resisting. So let's let's look into it a little more. So even with the distance that I see here emotionally, I see that this person is, even if they're not acting on it, I see that this person is also thinking about you. You guys might be like marrying each other, like in both waiting for each other to reach out or to do some movement. Because that's what I'm feeling for this. Um, in the past, I'm seeing both of you or one of you might have been more like willing to make movements or push forward with this connection. And I see that the feelings are still there for both of you. It's like a mutual feeling. It's just a matter of like both of you or one of you resisting. And I see that even though you guys are in no contact, you might feel like you have some kind of telepathy with this person to where you're thinking about this person, and it's almost like you have this communication with them like in the mind, if that makes sense. I don't know why I get the feeling that might be happening, that you guys are not actually talking but thinking about each other so much so that it might feel like you guys are connecting or communicating mentally, trying to make things happen. Mm. Let's see what's gonna let's see what's gonna come for you to the future. Mm. Okay, in the future, I see that you guys might be lowering your fences or like being a little bit more willing to come out of conflict for the future. I can see that at least trying to. Yeah, I see for the future thing. For the future, justo lo que le dije. For the future, I see that you guys are gonna be more willing to make up. I see if there was conflict, there's gonna be resolution of whatever is going on right now. Um, because I see you guys coming out of conflict. If there's conflict right now, or just differences between you guys, I see you guys, both of you, more willing to resolve in the future and coming to a better place. That's what I'm seeing for you. We're also gonna pull oracle card for you. Okay, so this card talks about being congruent to uh, having congruency with your thoughts and actions, acting in a congruent way. So this card might be advising you to, if you're thinking about like acting, taking some action, like moving towards resolution, then doing so, not staying on the thought. That's what I'm feeling for this reading, at least. Thank you so much for leaving your question. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you like the reading, I'm gonna be doing more sessions from now on, so you're welcome to join us. Okay, next question. Can I ask after bake? Okay, I'm gonna go in order for the questions. So please add me on the list. Okay, like 9, new subscriber Aries. Who will be my future husband? Will I have a love marriage? Okay, let's check on that. First, I'm gonna pull some cards for the overall energy. Overall energy. What's available for you at the moment? Like, just overall, what's surrounding you right now? And then we're gonna go look into past, present, and future as far as like the energy with you and your love life and your future marriage. Okay, so for the overall energy when it comes to love, you're asking who will be your future husband. Mhm. For your future husband, yeah, I see the cards. You're currently single and like looking. Um, in the overall energy, I would say that I see a pretty solid person for you. Like maybe somebody that it's very thoughtful with their finances, a very solid and responsible person. Um, and or you might experience like people. I don't know if you might even experience people coming towards you interested in this sense, but more interested in like what you have to offer financially. That's that's also another side message that I'm getting. That it might be you might have noticed already, or you might in the future notice people come towards you with alternative motives, like they're interested in what you have, or it might be just physical things. And I see that you're looking and really feeling yourself ready to experience like true love, and like you want something that is reciprocal. You want to be treated right. We all want to be right. But I do see that it's gonna take a little while longer for you to get there, because I see that the the present options might not be like the best for you, because there might be other motives for them coming towards you. But I see in the future you will find that, because I see yourself ready for to experience a connection like that, reciprocal and just sincere, honest. But I just see that your options, it's what's blocking you right now. hmm let's let's pull three more cards on your for the past, present, and future. Okay. Okay, it's really positive, you know. It's just the only thing that I'm seeing in your reading is that you will have to be patient, because it's not something that is gonna might not happen as fast as you want to, because I see you being like really ready and like kind of like desire having this desire to already have your family, or already having someone stable that you can see like, oh, I can see this person like being in the long run for me, or marriage. And as of now, I don't see that happening like as fast as you might want. But I'm not saying like years. It might take like months for you to meet a person that is actually a solid option for you. But just keep vibrating in that energy of like believing in love and trusting that it can happen for yourself, because I see that in the future, yes, you will get married, you will have your family and everything that you've been desire, if you continue to have faith keep yourself in that energy, and only allow the things that come to you. Make sure that it's what you want. If you don't settle for, like, because I see that other options are gonna come, but if you don't settle for something that is not good, eventually you're gonna get a really good person, and you're gonna be able to have your family and everything you've been wanting. Let me take let me give you a message with Oracle, and that would be your time. Okay, so this card talks about like you reflecting. So I think that just some situations might happen to you along the way, with along the way of you finding your future partner, that they're gonna ask from you to reflect and to bring you in that energy of being truly honest with yourself when you encounter this other options that are going to come towards you, and it's going to require for you to be very honest so that you can walk away from potentially options that are not going to be so good, and you're going to get to that good option that is going to be a solid person to to get married if you're wanting to. Thank you for leaving your question, and I hope this helps. Don't lose the faith, and I see you like getting married and having a family, and it's gonna be you're gonna be really happy. Just don't lose faith and keep that energy, keep vibrating in the energy of believing in true love and all that kind of stuff. Next question, Nika. Hey Nika, welcome back. I'm gonna do your question next. ¿Dónde está su pregunta de ella? Okay, what is the energy surrounding me now? La energía que la rodea. Ahorita. So let's see what are the energies surrounding you right now. And is this um just in general, or are you asking for love? Are you asking for your economy? Any specific subject, or just in general? General. Okay, let's go with your question then. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be pulling the overall energy, and then I'll be looking a little bit more into it. For the overall energy, I'm seeing new beginnings for you, and I'm also seeing still the energy of legal things. I see that you might have had like things that got canceled, or just um things that you had planned and had to be canceled. I see some delays and some celebration, something of that sort. But I also see new beginnings. Um, I see that your the energies of your home. It might be you might be having some conflicts at home, or maybe in the level of like your partner, because I see some conflict there. You might be getting like in arguments with someone. It might be your partner. Um, yeah, I'm seeing. Um, I'm seeing conflict, but I'm also seeing like you coming out of that energy, and like I see with the Ace of Wands, I see you getting into more creative energy, and even like so I see, even though I see conflict, I see you confronting this situation like with bravery. I see you moving forward, wanting to move forward, wanting to clear things, um, wanting to improve things, and I see that that will happen. You guys get, if you are having conflict with somebody, you will get out of that, and I see you getting in a really good energy to solve your problems with. Let me read. Oh, I'm not. No, you're not in a relationship. Okay, you're not in a relationship. You're not in a relationship, but yeah. Well, if it's not a relationship, it shows that you're having conflict with somebody. Um, and but I see things will improve for you, and if you're having problems around surround your house, um, I see that that will also improve, and you will get into a more creative energy, and like I see your overall energy improving. If all of this that is happening right now, you fighting with your friend or you having problems with your home, that might be having you in a low energy right now, but in the future I see you getting out of that energy and kind of like empowering yourself. And I also see like even chances for you to like you're gonna meet someone, or you're gonna get invited to, like somebody, you might meet someone in the next coming days, and you might be going out with somebody, because I see you also going out. So I see things getting better, and you getting into a more relaxed energy, and even like going out, and you might be like wanting to get yourself um get yourself pretty, things like that. My housing, I was telling you about it yesterday. Okay. Oh yeah, we had an argument last Tuesday. Exactly, I'm moving forward from him. It was a talk. Yeah, I see that. I see that you be moving forward. Let's check what's coming for the future. And then again, we have really good cards for the future for you. I see the wheel turning in your favor. Whatever disaster happened right now that has you like in a low energy, and you might feel like even stressed and overwhelmed. I see you getting out of that energy and empowering yourself, coming into a much better energy, and things will go in your favor. Overall, I'm seeing that. So if you're in conflict with this person, you will move forward, and I see you doing that successfully, like being in peace, feeling empowered, feeling yourself. You'll be feeling yourself soon. And even from what you asked me yesterday, that's coming up again, and I see that the problems in your house, that issue is gonna get solved. I see you're relaxing, going out, enjoying your own company. So you want to ask about our friendship going forward. Okay, let's with the friend guy. Let's see. I'm gonna pull some cards on that specifically, but for you overall, I think that even if you're going through a hard time right now, I see you getting out of that energy successfully and even enjoying your time, enjoying your own company. Mm, things going well for you, smoother. As far as your friendship, I honestly don't see this like getting a lot better because I see that in the future you might even be finding out about, you might even like, if you haven't not already, you might even find out things about this person that you didn't know, or maybe even some lies, some deception there that you didn't know about, and you will find out. The Seven of Swords talks about deceptions, lies. So I see some things coming out that you're not going to be very happy with. So mm, I think if you already have decided to walk away from this person in the future, you might be like moving forward with that decision, because there will be things that come out and help you decide on that. But even with this happening, I see for you things are going to go well. Well, you know what? Let me pull a card for you. And this card also talks about like things not being meant for you. So in this, since you were, I pulled the overall energy, but since you were asking about your friend, I think this card is talking about sometimes when things happen and blockages happen, and a relationship or a dynamic is very, very toxic, like you were saying, it's just because that's not meant for you. But better things will come for you. So not to worry. Because I feel like, yeah, that's what I was seeing on the cards. Like I see you like deciding to move forward, and then eventually in the future, might not be close, but in the future you will find out about some things that are going to be like you're going to be done. Thank you so much for coming again, visiting again, leaving your question. I hope the reading helps, and remember, better things are coming for you. Stay positive. Things will look good for you. Even with the housing situation, I see that solving. And so, okay, next question. I am I am Kathy. Mm, give me a second, guys. I'm going up to see the questions. Give me just 1 second. Mm. Right now, I'm doing free readings for what remains. If you want to leave a question, leave your like. No, thank you, Nika. Thank you for coming again. I am Kathy Berry. What's Jay? I am Kathy Berry. What's Jay message to me? What he wants to say to me? He's Aquarius, and you're a Capricorn. Okay, let's see. What's Jay message for you? Currently, I am Katie Berry. I am Katie Berry. I'm reading your question right now. What's Jay's message for you? Let's go over the overall energy first. We'll dive in a little more. For the all overall energy, I see him like I see the energies of like for both of you wanting to give this a chance, wanting to give this like open to the opportunity of coming together or whatever you might be looking for. I see an open opportunity for you too, as far as like the general energy. Mm. I see that even though you two might be willing to give this a chance, I see that in the future when you guys start working on like opening for the opportunity, when the actual opportunity is there, he might be changing in energy. Like he might be sometimes like you might feel like, oh, he really likes me, and sometimes you might feel like, does he really even like me? Because I see this person sometimes like being like very open and like you guys like being in a joyful energy, and sometimes him like being emotionally detached. So he's not very he's not set on like, even though it's showing that he's wanting to give this a chance, when it comes to action and really acting on it, I don't see him being very consistent or being very stable. Sometimes you might see fluctuations in his energy. You might feel like sometimes you feel like he likes you, and sometimes he gives you some cold energy. And even with the unstable energy, I see him like having feelings, but just like him struggling I feel like this is not a very stable person emotionally, like overall, not about you. I feel like him as a person, he's very changing in energy like that. He might struggle emotionally with people overall, because I do see him having feelings, but I see like his changing energy getting in the way of you guys having something real and solid. So let's pull three more cards in the future, past, present, and future. Mm. Okay, I can see that in the past you guys might have talked of like about coming together. You might have seen some energy of um both of you opening again to like trying to work it out and meet or whatever you guys are trying to do. And in 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 the future overall, like he might be a very slow moving person, to where you might get impatient sometimes because it feels like things will happen, but he moves like very slow. And for the future again, I'm seeing him like kind of stagnated, like not moving, showing very little move, if any movement, very little movement, and it's gonna be slow, a slow moving connection I see. And that's not gonna be due. It's not gonna be due to him not having feelings, but whether like his changing energy again is gonna get in the way for you guys to like have something that have a smooth road, so to speak. Yes, it didn't happen. Yes, it didn't happen in the past. I was hoping we will meet. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I see that you guys might have talked in the past of meeting and all that, but that might have not happened because of his changing energy. And I see him being a very slow moving energy towards you, and it's just because of his changing energy. Like he might be like he might be or like really wanting to, but from to take it from thought to action, he struggles. And but I still do see an open opportunity for you. It's just that the road might not be a smooth road because I see him being a very slow moving person when it comes to taking action. Will you meet soon? Let's ask just yes or no question for will you be meeting soon? Mm. No, I would say it's not gonna be as fast as you want, but I see the chance of meeting yes. Because again, it's giving me pentacles. Pentacles is a very slow and energy is the slowest energy moving for the tarot. So I see that again it's showing me it's gonna be a slow moving connection. Let me pull an oracle card for you. So this card talks about strength. This connection might ask from you to be like strong if you're wanting to move forward with this, because again with the cards that I was getting that it's not going to be a very smooth ride for you, and it will require your patience because of this person's energy, and because of him like struggling um to move, even if he's wanting to. It's like he struggles emotionally. I hope that helps. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for leaving your question. Have a great night. No, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoy your reading, and I'll be doing sessions pretty much on a daily basis, so you're welcome to join us again. Thank you so much. Okay, let me look through the. I appreciate you as well. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm not gonna pronounce that name because I don't want to ruin it, but the thoughts for you. Thoughts for Arun, no contact. Okay, let's see the thoughts for your person. You're in no contact. Let's go with your question. Whatever remains, you can just put your question and I'll get to you. ¿Quién es la siguiente persona? ¿Es ella? Ah, no, esa sí la voy a leer después de ella. Oh, goddess. Okay. So whatever remains, you can just put your questions, and I think I just have like two two people before you. We'll get there. I'm gonna do the overall energy first, and then we're gonna dive into your question. Okay. Okay, for your question, I'm seeing that you guys might have been in a much better energy in the past. In the present, I see this person isolating itself. Um, I see the no contact straight away. I see imbalance in this situation. Mm, I see this person not wanting to move forward, like to break the no contact. As far as like now goes, like I don't see this person moving. That's for the overall energy. Let me pull some cards to. Okay, yeah. So I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this person. The thoughts for you. I'm seeing this person still in their head, and still like in a very stubborn energy, like not wanting to move, not wanting to like isolating themselves from, at least from this connection. They might not be having a good time right now, be in an imbalance energy, be overthinking, and even maybe kind of like going back and forth of like whether they want to move or not. I see them being contemplating it sometimes, but getting in their head. And I also see this person might be defensive right now. So your the thoughts, I see them being in their head. Sometimes, yes, contemplating on whether or not they want to move. They want to make a move to break the no contact, but I see a lot of conflict even in their mind, and I see them still isolating and not wanting to move from that position and being defensive. Now we can pull some cards in the past, future, past, present, and future, or future. I mean. Mm. Okay. Mm. I see still the contemplation of like it's still one of you or maybe both of you, like he might be doing this as well, like see seeing or checking in some way if you will do something, and or you might be in this energy of waiting to hear from this person. I see you like waiting to hear from this person, and like but I'm also like getting from the cards that there might be like some things that you might know, like you have to listen to your intuition. There might be some things that you might know about this connection, and you're being called not to ignore that. And in the future, it might not be soon. I see some movement might happen for this connection. Mm. But yeah, the energy is very stuck. I see this person isolating themselves, staying quiet, maybe just observing if you do if you do something, um, kind of in a controlling energy, like whether it's them controlling themselves so they don't make a move, or they do they're doing something to make you react to see if you'll just do something. But overall, the energy is very stuck, and I see him like remaining in this position of like not wanting to talk, not wanting to make the move to break the no contact. I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you as well. So this card talks about, it invites you to let things go, like let things happen. Um, Not in a giving up kind of energy, but yeah, flow with whatever's happening, and let it happen. If things don't move forward with this connection, it's for a reason. It's calling you to trust. I hope that answer your question. I hope it helps. I know it might not have been what you wanted to hear, but sometimes that's a message. And with the oracle, I'm also getting, if you allow things to happen, you will move forward from this energy. I'm gonna go with the next question. Okay, I'm gonna do Goddess the Baby Jackson. Goddess the Baby Jackson. I'm gonna be doing your question. Whatever spirits wants me to know right now, you're a Leo. Okay, you want to um A message from spirit, a message from your guides. Mensaje de los guías. First, I'm gonna look into the overall energies, and then I'm gonna pull some other cards. Even in the overall, even if the overall energy, I got your energy, Leo energy, very strong. I see, I see, I see your energy is really good right now. You have, um, like you're. I see you taking risk, being brave, and like doing different moves in your life. So you're coming out in a really positive energy. You have to connect with the energy of finish, like if you're a person that likes to just start things, you have to connect with determination to finish those things. Push yourself to whatever you're working on is calling you to push yourself to finish those things. If you have goals, if you have like projects that you're working on, you start, is saying basically you start good ideas. You just have to work on like finishing those thoughts, finishing those projects, finishing whatever you put on your mind, because it's saying it's you have good ideas, you just have to follow through. So yeah, it it's saying that you're in very good energy, and you have whatever it takes to make things happen. But I also see you like dragging some things from the past, even like carrying like some um unhealthy uh, um patterns in your life. You might be doing self-sabotage, and it is asking you to, it's telling you basically you got what it takes to make things happen. You just have to get out of your mind and actually finish things. Believe that you can do it, because there might be some things that you might unconsciously be doing that is getting in your way of like moving forward, of like functioning in your full capacity, because I see you having all the energy, all the good ideas to make better things happen, just other things getting in the way, like maybe bad habits, or starting things and not finishing, those kind of things are getting in your way. You have what it takes, you have the energy, the vitality to make things happen. You just have to like focus on whatever you want it to happen, and follow through, not just start something and then not finish. Believe in yourself, because in the future I see that if you're working on, if whatever you're working on, I see you doing some networking, and even like you might even possibly be troubling, um going to a different place, business wise or project wise. You're going to be connecting with new people, and you're going to be traveling. I see that in your future. We're going to pull a oracle card for you as well. So it's saying relax, relax. This is pretty self-explanatory. It's just calling you to relax. Trust that things will happen. Work on yourself. Work on the things that you also have noticed. Because I'm seeing that you're aware of some things that you have to work on. If you work on those things and work on yourself, you will make big things happen, because you have good ideas, good energy. You just have to follow through with whatever you start. Believe in yourself. I hope that helps. I'm going to move forward to the next question. Okay, whatever remains, I do general. If you're wanting, let me go back. Do you do general? Or can I ask one? Yeah, I can do a general for you. What are you wanting? Like, do you want the one from your guides or a general spread? A general spread of whatever's coming. What would you like? General, no love. Okay. God is God is the baby Jackson. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. I'll be doing live sessions on a daily basis probably, so you're welcome to join us. Thank you so much. Okay, so you wanting no general, no love.
I'll need to access your Spotify data to use the app. Is that okay?
So the overall energy is pretty.
Is that okay?
It's really good for you. It's asking you to connect with your spirituality, to connect with prayer, to connect with your guides, to connect with your spirituality. There's something there for you.
I'll need to access your Spotify data to use the app. Is that okay? No problem. I won't.
Siri, let's look more into this. But the overall energy already looks good for you. General. So it's kind of ironic because you're asking for no love, and it's telling me to tell you to connect with your spirituality. There's something there. Your emotions, connect with yourself. Your emotions, get in touch with your emotions. Oh, you've been doing a lot of light language. Okay. And it's kind of, I'm saying that it's ironic because it's also telling me that you there might be like a man in your future that will come and like kind of shook your world, if that makes sense. Like in the energy that you're in right now, no love, you might stay in that energy, and then somebody's gonna come and shake your whole world and change your like whatever you're thinking now. I'm also seeing that. Let's see. And it's also showing me to like to there might be something about your family or some conflict. I don't know, it's kind of showing that they're at home or family dynamic, something like that. It might be some issues. Just check into that. But yeah, overall, from just recapping, it's showing your energy is good. Connect with yourself, connect with healing, connect with connecting with your emotions, praying, all that kind of stuff. But also, like, even though you're saying no love, it seems like there might be a person coming your way that will shake your whole idea of whatever you're thinking now. Let's do past, present, and future. Oh, okay. So you're saying, yes, my home dynamic is not well, but I know, but it's not well, but I know what to do. Okay, you know what to do about it. Then it's calling you to work on that, and because whatever. So when you're going to connect with your spirituality, is going to help you connect with that and work with that, solve those issues as well in the home. And for future, it's funny because again you were saying no love, but this can be other things as well. But I just want to point out sometimes it happens like that, where you're the most close about love is showing in your future. The Two of Cups. If you know anything about tarot, the cups are love, feelings, emotions. This is like a good partnership. So this might be love, but it also talks about like finding a good partner, finding like you might meet somebody that is going to be, you're going to work very well with them. Even in business it can be, but it's um it also talks about love, so it's very likely that you might be meeting, even as close as you are now, you might be meeting someone in love. um May is going to be a really good month for you. You're going to feel renovated. You're going to feel like you're going to go through a process. You might go through a process this month that in May you're gonna see the results. You're gonna be feeling well mentally, emotionally. You're gonna feel very connected with yourself. You're just gonna be in a very good place. And it's funny that it talks about that because normally when this happens, you get in this position. That's when someone comes in. So it to me it makes sense what the cards are saying. But even if it's not love and you're very close, so you might meet someone that is a very good friendship or partnership if you're very close about love. But I see love coming for you. I'm gonna pull a oracle card for you. And, well, this is very self-explanatory. He's talking about manipulation, so just watch out for that. Watch out for manipulation. Right frequency. Okay. I hope I hope that helps, and mm, I hope that helps, and good things are coming to you. Just stay open, and yeah, doesn't it always work that way? When you say no love, no love, that's when it comes. I feel like that's gonna. I feel like that's gonna happen for you. Like you're in a very interesting stage right now, and you're gonna. I see you evolving. I see you getting connected with yourself, and without you knowing, that's gonna be attracting love for you, like the right kind of love too. So that's really good. Connect with yourself, trust yourself, keep moving forward. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be doing more sessions on a daily basis, probably. So you're welcome to join us again. Let us know when that happens, when that love happens. Come tell us about it. Have a great night. Oh, sí. ¿Cómo lo hago? So next I have Kavitan. General reading. Already, definitely. I'll be on the lookout. Okay, I'm definitely okay. Have a great night. You're waiting. Yeah, we're going in order. I'll get to you. Okay, a general reading. Subscribe and like. Thank you so much. Let's go with your reading. ¿Dónde puedo hacerlo mi moderador? Okay, general reading for Kavita. Let's pull the overall energies for you. Oh, it's for your daughter. Okay, so it's not for you. Okay, for your daughter. Let's do a general reading for Nirkana. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. For your daughter. Yes. Okay, I got it. Mm. For the overall energy, I'm seeing her like centering more. If she was working on something or just in a stage in her life to where like there was a lot of illusions when it comes to either love, jobs, opportunities, I see her coming into a more realistic perception and thought, and really looking into what's going on for her, like really looking at reality. If she had an idea that's gonna break, and she's gonna really look what's really going on. um is this for your daughter, just general reading for your daughter, or is this for your daughter and you, like your relationship? Okay, just want to ask because I want to give you a clear answer. So if it's just for your daughter, that's the energy that I'm seeing for her. But if you're talking about your relationship with her, then it would have another explanation. General reading for, okay, so then yes, I see her like coming out of like fantasy. She might have been in a stage in her life where she thought she had an idea of a lot of things happening in a certain way, and she's gonna come out of that into a more realistic, um kind of getting a reality check. I'm getting. I see that right now your daughter might be going through a stage of like being maybe very defensive, but I see her growing out of that. I see that experiences, things will happen to her that will help her getting out of that energy. And if it's general, it for her, I see. Yeah, I see that life experiences are gonna help her like in whatever stage she is now, because she might be um she might be overwhelmed, having some doubts, self doubt, um unsure about the path that she's taking. But I see her getting out of that energy and gaining a more mature outlook of her life and a better understanding. Let's pull past, present, and future. In the future, things look really well for her. So if she's going through a tough stage right now, that's just the moment. She is required to go through certain things to gain experience and to grow out of this. And I see that out of those experiences and the current moment, like being tough, she's gonna gain a lot of knowledge and maturity that is gonna lead to like her being very happy and like really accomplishing things and being happy with her life, and like accomplishing goals, like feeling herself, even looking better, like working on herself, on her looks. And I see really good movement for her in the future. So if things feel like stuck now and she's feeling stagnated, she's gonna come out of that energy, and I see her being very happy in the future, and both of you being happy, like even might be celebrating, working on your health, working on your body. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be pulling an oracle card for you. Mm. So this card talks about detachment. So for the general reading, I feel like this card is asking her to let go or let die certain skins per se, certain ideas, and it's talking about the same thing as in the reading. Like she's gonna grow into. This is an interesting stage because she's gonna grow into a different person. A part of her is gonna die, so to speak, because she's gonna be like a renewed person, like with a new knowledge, new perspective. She's gonna mature basically. So let that happen. Let go of like doubts. Let go of limiting beliefs. Let growth happen, and really good things are gonna come. ¿De qué se puede cómo? Her husband. General reading from mm, her husband. Mhm. Can you tell her about her future husband? Let's see. De su marido. Futuro. Is she married right now? She's asking about her future partner. Que le diga de su futuro marido, su futura pareja. Que le diga de su futura pareja. No está casada, quiere que le diga de su futura pareja. Sí. Let's see. Let me put some cards. Let me put 3 cards for this one, okay? Since I already did the reading, I thought it was like more general in life. I see her doing well. Future partner. Yeah, I see her like she's gonna have a really stable partner, like respectful, um, responsible, solid partner. Where like this person might come with money as well. I see she's gonna be happy, and I see commitment. I see a committed relationship, and even like a marriage. And this person is gonna be very firm and do well financially. I see this person might come with money. I hope that helps. Have a great night, and be sure to turn on the notifications. We're gonna be doing lives. Okay, I'm gonna be reading. Is that all? Whether arranged or love. Hmm. I saw the pentacles, so I think it might be a chance that it might be arranged, but I feel like she's gonna be happy in that relationship, nevertheless. Okay, I'm gonna do perfect time. Perfect time is coming. ¿Esa es la siguiente pregunta? Okay, perfect time is okay. Perfect time is coming. I'm gonna be doing your reading. Why no one comes into my life with love, care, and sharing. Okay. Okay, let's look into your question. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Let's see. So, why no one comes into your life with love, care, and sharing? Let's see. ¿Por qué nadie viene hacia ella con amor? Ella, abuelo. Are you a woman or a man? Thank you to man, hombre. Interesadas, ¿verdad? The overall energy. I see. I see that. So why no one comes to you with love and care and sharing? I see that you might have experienced something in your past that left like a pretty important mark on you. Like you might have been blocked from that connection. I feel like that this whatever happened to you in the past blocked you or you closed yourself energetically. That has affected you, and I feel like you're seeing the effects of that even now. If there's something that happened to you in the past and it blocked your energy and pretty much messed your energy in love, it might have been like a really important thing that happened to you that really hurt you and mm, left left you blocked emotionally. The but also I see that this is as if now I see that your energy you're still dealing with some blockages in love, probably due to a past situation. um but I also see you coming out of that energy in the future. You just really have to work on like forgiving. If you have something that happened, forgiving and close, like energetically closing that whatever happened, letting it go. um and if you're not conscious about that, or don't remember, maybe even like saying a prayer about this, like your love life or whatever you're dealing with right now, can help you like close cycles, letting things go. um but I do see in the future you will be experiencing love. I see a person from I see Aquarius energy for you, and Pisces. So you might be connecting with an Aquarius person in the future, or Pisces. I see it strong in your future. Work on your healing process and listen to your inner child's voice. Like listen to your intuition, listen to yourself, listen to your wounded um, child, and work on the healing to liberate yourself from this energy and to allow things to come into you. Anyone coming to you, yes. I see the energy of Aquarius or Pisces. You'll be connecting with a person. So this will pass, but you have to work on closing whatever happened in the past that has left you blocked. If you're not conscious of anything that happened or you can't think of anything, then I would suggest you do a prayer, like forgiving, without without thinking of any names, any person, just forgiving. and closing whatever has blocked you in the past to open new opportunities for you. I'm affected in past life. I'm affected in past life. Loneliness facing now. So you think it's from a past life? Vida pasada. Afectado de vida pasada. Yeah, if you don't remember, if you can think of this now, it probably is. It could be coming from a past life. It's still the same. You can just work on like meditating, prayer, and forgiving. You don't have to. You don't have to remember. You don't have to consciously know what happened. You just have to work on like um, prayer and letting go of anything negative that comes to you now, like even in this life. And I see that eventually someone will come to you because I am seeing a person approaching you, probably Aquarius or Pisces. Oh, I'm gonna get an oracle card for you. Okay, so this card talks about fears. So again, it's repeating the same thing. That's the interesting things about the cards. A way of communicating. It's again talking about like you working on your fears, working on your ego, facing your fears and working on them to unblock yourself and to open new opportunities. My life is going good way. I lots of fear. Okay, so yeah, you have to work then on your fears, but I'm seeing you successfully working on that, and a person will come towards you. Just since it seems like you already know, then work on it. Like do whatever you prefer to work on this and unblock your energy. I hope that helps. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your like. ¿Tenemos otra pregunta? Guy, lovely cards. Thank you, Guy. Do you have a question? Okay. Oh, yeah. I see your question. What would have happened if I met Michael? I'm a Pisces. Okay. Okay, so so you were you were supposed to meet this person for a date or something like that? ¿Qué hubiera pasado si se hubiera encontrado con Michael? Oh, reunido. When what happened when what happened and you're waiting for a long time, you just have to work on that perfect timing. Work on your fears. Don't allow negative thinking. That might be delaying it, but it will happen. It's more like if we had the opportunity to meet, not date. Oh, what would happen if you had the opportunity to meet this person? Una pregunta algo confusa. So, since you're asking, his impression of me if we did meet. So, if you're asking hypothetically, if you did have, hypothetically speaking, if you did have the chance of meeting, would have had a positive impression on you. Find you attractive. Um, Thank you. So, if you would have had met this person, it shows me that the possibility of good conversations, good spending time, interaction, communication between you two. But in the long run, you would feel like this is not the person, or there might be like you might not feel like in the long run you would have like felt like maybe there's something missing in the connection. Like you might not feel like that core hardcore connection, and you might feel like you might have felt like this is not maybe this is not my person, things like that. It seems like you might have like more this fantasy in your head that would crumble if you would actually meet this person. Oh, I see a female pregnant. Well, the Empress card talks about other things as well, like an attractive person, a young person, uh, being creative, a lot of things. So that's why I'm saying that he would have had like a positive impression on you. Um, so yeah, I see that you would have like good conversations and good times, but I see in the long run it's like a fantasy that you might have in your head might crumble, and you might like reality would hit you eventually, and you would feel like, okay, maybe this is not as good as I expected or as good as I imagined. I see something like that. All right, but I'm attracted to him a lot. Yeah, I can see that, but I also can see that maybe that's why I'm seeing like you having like a fantasy, because that's what I'm feeling. So I see that if you being very attractive to this person might have you like in this fantasy that you might feel like this is gonna be incredible, but then once you would be in reality, you might not feel as strong as you might think now that you have not experienced that person. If that makes sense. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward. Esa era una pregunta hipotética, por eso no saqué oráculo. Okay, let's do an oracle card for you. Even though it's so I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna do an oracle card, but not on this situation. Just for you. Okay, and I'm getting a connection. Mhm. So this card is again pretty self-explanatory. It's talking about connection. You might be experiencing. You might experience like some real connection in the future, or it's asking you to, or it might be even asking you to connect with yourself. Like truly, don't just um, don't just look at things. Look farther than just underneath the surface, and you might be surprised. Connect with yourself also. Go deeper. Okay, do we have another question? Creo que ya no hay preguntas. Okay, oh, ya la vi. Okay, so I see this is the last question. What didn't I see guided? What you didn't see? Are you referring like what you're not see when you're what you're not seeing like your blind spot at the moment? If you can just clarify that, I'll be going forward with your question. ¿Qué es lo que qué es lo que no está viendo? Okay, this is for PB Neat. Okay, I see that you might be focusing like on your focus might be on the wrong things right now. You might not um be seeing like all the good fortune and the good things that you do have, like the power within yourself, the positive things in your life, and the tools that you have to work and make things happen. You might be focusing on like the negatives of your life, whether instead of like seeing the positive aspects. Uh, so it's telling me that what you're missing, what you're not seeing, is your full potential. You're not seeing your full potential to make things happen and all that you have to work on. It's telling me that you're getting a lot of signs like from God, the universe, whatever you believe in, even in dreams you might be connecting, that are like kind of pushing you forward and like trying to help you see that there's more. So that's when I'm seeing there's more for you. You're limiting yourself currently. So what you're not seeing is that your limitations, whether it's like mentally or whatever you're dealing with, insecurities, self doubt, that's like keeping you from seeing your full potential. I don't know. I don't know what direction card can tell you. Okay. Um, I see that. I see that in the near future you will be seeing things more clearly. Like your discernment is gonna like um be very very assertive. You're going to be seeing things like the good for you, the bad for you. You're going to be seeing things very clearly. You're no longer going to be confused. If you have been through a confusing state and you're trouble mentally, you will get clarity. And because I see you might be going through confusion and not seeing things, like maybe a clouded mind, and you're not seeing your full potential. But soon enough you will see everything clearly. Everything's gonna show to you. I mean, even some like some truths and some things that are needed for you to know might even come from as back as like a past life, something like that. Let me pull an oracle card for you as well. So again, this card talks about flexibility. So don't close yourself. Don't close yourself to your ideas. What you think now, like your thoughts, you believe them as true, and like you kind of stay in that position. Be flexible to hearing the messages and open to new things. That's gonna lead through to growth and also getting out of that state of confusion. I get confused on finding choice. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by the last thing. I get confused on finding choice. What do you mean by that? Ujú. Pero como que no es su primer idioma el inglés. Ujú. So yeah, if you're confused again, it's the message would tell you like you're in a confusing state, but what you're not seeing is like you have a lot of potential, and things are gonna clear. You're gonna find clarity soon enough. You just have to be open to it. Be flexible too. Don't stay close to your ideas and your thoughts now. For in order for growth to happen, you have to be flexible. Okay, like I find inner to tell my feelings I can express into words. Okay, yeah, because it's the same thing. You're going through a tough time through confusion, clouded mind. Yeah, I'm seeing that. But I see you getting out of that. You just have to be flexible. Allow that to happen, and and you will get clarity. Because I'm seeing you getting out of that clouded mind, and things are gonna show up for you pretty clear. You're gonna see. Just allow it to happen when it does, because it will, and then everything's gonna come to you naturally. Like the words that you cannot find right now to express, all that's gonna come to you naturally. Just very important for you to allow it to happen. Okay, so seems like that was the last question. So I'm gonna be finishing the live now. Thank you guys for joining. For the people that are still here, thank you so much. I'll be doing lives on a daily basis probably. Also, I'll be working on doing some affirmations in the channel. You can check them out. Mm, ahorita hago lo de la moderación. Ujú. ¿Cómo se hace? Ah, sí. Ya, ya lo hice. Managing, moderator o estándar. Managing, ¿no? Managing. Thank you guys for joining. Join me on the next session. Thank you to my moderator. Gracias, mi amorcito, por acompañarme.